Azul and Jamil are in the same homeroom and share a number of electives. Azul describes Jamil as demure and poised, and someone who hardly ever ventures opinions of his own. We see Jamil finally share his true opinions about Kalim after Azul helps bring down Jamil in Book 4, and Azul says that he likes the authentic Jamil much more. Jamil says that Azul's ingratiating smile grosses him out, and Azul says that he has been curious about Jamil ever since their first year, but Jamil did too good of a job avoiding the spotlight, which backfired and piqued Azul's interest. Azul invites Jamil to transfer to Octavinelle, and Jamil responds, "Not on your life," lashing out at Azul for monologuing and saying that he will be perfectly content never being friends with Azul.
今後もお前とは永遠に友人になんかなりたくないね、Azul.
Having added a new truth to his secret collection, Azul does not press the matter. When Azul is pretending to be mind-controlled by Jamil, Jamil says that he made the right call by not making friends with Azul, implying that he may have been avoiding Azul for just as long as Azul has been interested in him. Azul and Jamil overlap briefly in Book 5, with Azul again offering him a place at Octavinelle. Jamil says, "Octavinelle is the last dorm I would ever transfer to." Azul offers to guide Jamil around the Coral Sea and serves as Jamil's judge during the culinary crucible. Jamil is not pleased, but Azul compliments him eagerly on his cooking. Azul offers Jamil a job in the Mastro Lounge kitchen, to which Jamil again responds, "Not on your life." In Jamil's labware vignette, Azul happily declares to Riddle that he and Jamil were brought together by their deep and enduring bond as classmates, but Jamil follows with, "Don't listen to him. We just happened to run into each other when we were both on our way to the lab room." Riddle tells them that the day's lab exercise is tricky, but Azul says he suspects that Jamil will have no trouble. Azul says, "I have always admired your work, you know. Scarabia is lucky to have a vice house warden as competent as you." Azul points out how Jamil is suspiciously middle of the road in everything he does, but he can respect a man who doesn't tip his hand. If anything, that makes you more trustworthy than idiots who blurt out everything on their mind. Jamil reflects that Azul has such a way of sussing out the truths people prefer to keep hidden. Azul ultimately blackmails Jamil into revealing the secret of the potion, observing, "I get the feeling that you and I could do some wonderful business together." Jamil responds with, "Funny. I feel the exact opposite." In a PE vignette, Jamil is assigned to teach Azul how to fly by Vargas, but Azul refuses his assistance on the basis that he does not trust that Jamil does not have an ulterior motive. Vargas refuses to let either student leave the field until Azul can fly straight for 50 meters, and Jamil insists, "If Kalim can learn to fly with my advice, then you can, too." Jamil eventually gives in and pretends to want an exam study guide. In exchange, Azul accepts his advice. In Floyd's ceremonial robes vignette, we see the two overlap again, with Azul visiting Scarabia for the express purpose of helping Jamil explain the shambles that result from a performance by Floyd to the head mage. Jamil seems cautious of Azul, saying during Halloween that he is suspicious of how little Azul eats and accusing him of coming up with a scheme. Azul has issues with food stemming from his childhood. He deflects Jamil's line of questioning by claiming that he is just an honest businessman who is scoping out the catering. In a voice line, we learn that Jamil is even suspicious of the way in which Azul wishes him happy birthday. In his third birthday card, Jamil has a voice line about receiving seasoning that he'd wanted from Azul as a gift, but he is uncomfortable about it as he has no memory of telling anyone that he'd wanted it.